Thanks for stopping by. Just sharing with you real quick another piece of my collection that isn't a figure, but it just hit me shamefully. I just remembered that I had this, and if you have not figured out by now, from my YouTube name, I am a big X-File fan. I truly am an X-Filer. I was in love with that show since day one, since it first premiered on TV. And yeah, I was officially hooked. So just wanted to share with you some of the cards and a couple other things that I have in here, and I'll try to go through them as quickly as possible um, without moving too fast. But yeah, these are great. And then on the back, they have information from the scene and then actual photo stills from that scene. So they're either like dialogue or quotes from that scene. And hopefully I'm trying to hold it at an angle where the camera flash won't glare too much on the plastic cover. So these are my truly favorites, the artistic cards. The artwork is unbelievable. It is beautiful and dark and macabre at the same time, which is exactly what the X-Files was. Man, this show we all know is iconic, but I mean, whether you were a fan of horror, sci-fi, drama, um, the buddy cop kind of system, or TV serials, um, because it had continuing storylines throughout the season from beginning to end, you could appreciate it. And it was just excellent. And then there was dark humor spread throughout. I mean, David Duchovny, some of his lines were just priceless, and they did a lot of ad-libbing as well. And David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson, they worked so amazingly with each other. And not taking anything away from her, she had some really good comedy moments. So yeah, this stuff is great. So just wanted to show you there. You all don't really care about the backs, but I'm going to try to show you as quickly as I can. But yeah, I mean, everybody knows this guy. Oh my gosh. One of the creepiest episodes ever. Ever. Oh my gosh. Everybody knows Tunes. Man. But yeah, he's great. So there. Oh, hello. See, this is what happens when you go back to stuff that you haven't seen in a long time. This guy, oh my gosh. If you watch the TV show Supernatural, and I am a huge fan of that, that's one of my favorite shows, he's on it. He plays a top demon, and now he actually runs hell, but that's a long story. But anyway, see what happens when you go back and see things. So he was in that particular episode. There you go. And the backs of these are a little different, as you can see. Very cool. And I think these are going more into the special effects. And if memory serves me correct, the back shows you, they give you information on how the particular scene was created and how it was produced. Yeah, I'm right. So that's fun. If you're into special effects and the making of things, which I am, like on DVDs, I live for that stuff, the special features. And here's some more special effects stuff. And from the design team, obviously. This is great. I'm enjoying this myself again, and I hope you guys are as well. And here's some more stuff. Sorry, they go back and forth between horizontal and vertical. So, oh man, one of the saddest moments in X-Files. Oh man, the death of Deep Throat. That was so heartbreaking. Okay, and then the backs of these are different again. So, and here are a couple more. Now these are different. These are larger in size, and these you only received exclusively with certain videos that you purchased, certain X-Files videos. I love these. And this is one of my favorites. This is Mulder in Deep Throat. You know, and speaking of that, it's funny because if you're a fan of the X-Files and you watch it, people would always ask you, and they still do it to this day, they always ask you, are you Mulder or Scully? Are you Mulder or Scully? You know, Mulder was the true believer. He believed in the supernatural and the unknown and the unexplainable. And obviously, Scully, the scientist, the doctor, only believed in things that she could see and prove. Um, so, yeah, I am truly, truly Mulder. No doubt about it. I love these. Now, on these, you have the quotes in the back, which are different. This is a famous quote from the pilot episode. No one, what is it? No one down here but the FBI's most unwanted. That was Mulder's response to Scully when they first met. So, yeah, and here's some more. Oh, just amazing, amazing, amazing artwork. That's Squeeze, the first story with Toons. And there you go. Just some beautiful artwork, beautiful. Different looks, different designs. Show you the backs of the quotes if you care to see it. There you go. And here's some more. Ugh, another creepy one. Ugh. And I think one of the ones, I think, not just creepy or scary, but for me, the most disturbing episode in X-Files was Home. And anyone who's seen it knows what I mean. I cannot watch that episode really again. It was just way too disturbing for me. It freaked me out to no end. It was just gross. Just nasty gross. And everybody knows this guy. I've seen him in many, many movies, and he played a alien hunter or alien assassin. Actually, it was both, so whichever you want to pick. And show you the backs, the quotes. We are the last remaining. Unless you protect us, we're already dead. So, and here's some more. And now here coming up are some books that I have, and I'll just show you the back of that. Oh, this is a great quote. For something to live, another thing must often be sacrificed. That's a great quote. Okay, so this is a great book. This is an official X-Files magazine premiere issue. So this is the first edition, and this came out in spring 1997. And I think I'm going to flip through that and show that to you guys because it's really nice. I do remember that. And this is a special collector's edition from Entertainment Weekly, and this was when November 29th, 1996. That is a beautiful photograph of David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. Everything you need to know about the conspiracy, behind-the-scenes secrets, what's love got to do with Mulder and Scully, and reviews of the first 82 episodes. This is a really nice edition as well. Okay, and now this one is from Entertainment Weekly, and I can see this one's from September 1996. Yeah. So this covers the X-Files set and some other things. This was a nice edition. Hey, what does that say? Ha! Tupac and the Rap Wars. Okay, Dale and Martin. I'm going to have to flip through that for you guys because you all are big Tupac fans. I'm going to have to see what that is. I don't remember it. So anyway, the X-Files, this was a graphic novel by Top Comics. This was the first edition, first run. I'm not going to take it out and flip it because everyone knows what graphic novels look like inside, but that's great cover art. And then here are two comic editions that I have, and I love the artwork, and that was the first edition of the X-Files. And there you go. And this is number 10, Feelings of Unreality. They just always had such beautiful graphics, whether it was in the series or on any of their things. The graphic art was always just magnificent. So I am going to show you this real quick. Hold on. Okay, let's take a journey through the X-Files real quick. This was a nice collectible. I do recall that. This is a nice issue, and I will try to get through it as quickly as I can. Who can forget that guy? And try not to damage the pages. And everyone knows him, the bad guy, cigarette smoking man, which eventually we started calling him Cancer Man. And honestly, I don't know if that was something done by the writers or the fans, if we just started calling them that. I don't remember, honestly. Um, yeah, the bad guy always skulking in the corners, coming out of the shadows, always everywhere. I love this quote. This is from one of the construction coordinator. He says, "My personal belief is that we've redefined the standards for television," and that is no lie. They really set the bar for TV. Um, wow. It was really just like a movie every week. The production values were unbelievable, unbelievable, and to do it each week, I can't imagine how much work that took and how many long hours it took. There's Chris Carter, the creator. We love you. We bow to you. You great, wonderful man, you. Love this story. Love, love, love the X-Files. Yeah, I mean, seriously, not since the um, the Twilight Zone. I'm sorry, I just went blank. The Twilight Zone. Um, we had something to that effect. I mean, Rod Serling was seriously ahead of his time, as Chris Carter was also a pioneer with this. Rod Serling was definitely a pioneer with the time zone. So, um, but oh, I love this quote. What is this? Everything is explained away now by psychology. Every behavior has its set of psychological terms, but I think that pure evil, true evil, exists out there, and it defies all efforts to catalog or define it. Wow, that is so good and so true. Um, anyway, Alien Nation. And this is a wonderful, wonderful collector's edition. I'm so glad I have this. So there you go, guys. Thanks for taking the time to flip through this with me. Chasing the Unknown. This is wonderful. And I went to, I actually had to find those pictures. It was awesome. If I can find them, I'm going to put them in here with this video. But actually, my father and I kicked it to the sci-fi convention years ago. And the main headliner was the X-Files. And it was wonderful. They had so many of the props. And a lot of the actors and a lot of the crew were there talking about the creation and the production of the filming. And actually that same day I met Tony Todd, and I think we all know who Tony Todd is. Actually walked down the hall with him. He was leaving from signing autographs and he was going to his limo, and I walked down a long stretch of hallway with him and talked to him for a while. And he is huge. Tony Todd is so tall. So if you don't know who he is, I mean, you know him definitely as the Candyman, and he was in Final Destination and a lot of other horror movies. So anyway, I digress. But the X-Files at the Sci-Fi Convention was awesome. So thanks for sharing with that, and I think I might have something else to show you. Hold on. Okay, the last item with this is the special edition, the Rolling Stones magazine. And this was their cover story, and this is just beautiful of Gillian Anderson, and it's just a beautiful cover. I love that they went retro horror with this. They went back to old school, old Hollywood horror movies. I mean, the old retro fonts and the old retro layout and just the whole look. And as you can see, the creature from the Black Lagoon in it, and they did it with style. They didn't, she looks lovely, they didn't overly sexualize her. That's a woman's point of view, but yeah, I think she looks beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful cover, and I'll show you the inside shot. Hold on. It's the inside article, and that's another great shot of her. And then the next article is with Chris Carter, and I love it. It says, Chris Carter, the virtue of paranoia, rattlesnakes, severed tongues, manhole covers. The creator of the X-Files isn't scared, but he's nervous. And hey, wait, I just realized after all this time, oh my gosh, I just noticed this. So he must have been in the creature from the Black Lagoon, out the costume. Oh my goodness, that just hit me. Interesting. That's adorable. Anyway, so there you go. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did revisiting it. I haven't seen it in a while. So thanks for checking it out. Later.